What's up, you guys? Quaza here. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm featuring a team that's a slight variation on my Season 3 team, just replacing Metagross in the back with Machamp. And this is not going to be one of those 5-0 sets. I do think this is a strong team, but we're going to see kind of how I play here and kind of what mistakes I make. Because I do think this team is strong, but, you know, obviously if you don't play correctly in these higher elos, you're not going to win all the time. And I'm kind of close to rank 10, you know, still in kind of the 2900 range. So we'll see if we can get there in the next kind of couple days. But in this matchup, you know, I have a Dragon Breath Gyarados, and we are able to farm down the Metagross, which is really good. We're totally loaded on energy, and if he can bring in, so he brings in a Magnezone, so we're gonna just go for this Crunch. I'm thinking I can only get to a Crunch and an Aqua Tail, and Crunch would hit harder than Aqua Tail. Yeah, so I get to this Aqua Tail here. So we do get that shield with the Crunch, which is really good. And, you know, we're just trying to chip down this Magnezone. Obviously, we have both of our Pokemon are pretty good against Magnezone. I'm probably going to bring in the Machamp, though. Yeah, so our counters are doing super effective damage. And I swap into our Mamoswine here to catch what is likely a Wild Charge. It is the Wild Charge. It does a decent chunk of damage. Yeah. Oh, and we're not able to get to the Avalanche. So that was definitely probably a miscalculation. I thought I could tank that Wild Charge and get to the Avalanche once he swaps in the Dragonite. Obviously not the case. So we're going to try to just probably tank this Dragon Claw and just counter down. Yeah, so we tank the Dragon Claw, and we're going to counter the Dragonite all the way down. And he still has a shield, but we've built up to 2 back-to-back cross chops, and we should be able to just finish this Magnezone off. Yeah, so he just lets it go. So we do take that win, and you know, so even though we won, you know, you definitely saw that I still kind of made some misplays there. Second match going on with Barbarian 819, we land another Dragonite lead, and this is good for us. He swaps out into Gyarados, and I wanted to see if it was a Waterfall or a Dragon Breath Gyarados. I guess either way, the play is probably to switch into Gyarados, but you know, it is a Waterfall Gyarados, so we do have a really good matchup with our Dragon Breath Gyarados. This could be the Outrage, so I'm likely going to shield here. It is the Outrage, and we should be able to just Dragon Breath down. Yep, these Waterfalls are doing resisted damage, so it's not doing too much. And he has a Togekiss in the back, so this team is actually pretty weak to Togekiss, as you can see. You know, replacing Metagross with a Machamp. You know, we really don't have a great answer to Togekiss. These Aqua Tails still chip it away, and Mamoswine does decently. I make a quick swap into Mamoswine, and he's not switching out. Really strange. Do we shield here? We don't shield. It's just the Ancient Power. I believe even if it was an Aerial Ace, it wouldn't have taken us out. And we have pretty much 2 Avalanches here that we can threaten the Dragonite with. Probably gonna get both shields here. We were 1 Power Stone short, but we were still able to get to this Avalanche before he Dragon Breaths us down. So we do get both shields, and now we have our probably gonna bring in the Machamp, and we're gonna be able to get to this Rock Slide and take out the Dragonite. So he is getting off a charge move here. We're gonna shield this up. I wonder if we're going to try to farm up some extra energy so we can threaten the Togekiss. Not really. We're just going to throw this Rock Slide before he can get off another Dragon Claw. And we should be able to just counter this Togekiss down. These counters are being really heavily resisted. And we're able to get this Cross Chop, and we'll finish off this Togekiss. So GG. So yeah, this team is definitely not without its weaknesses. You know, obviously a Togekiss in the back is very dangerous. This team is also not that great against kind of like probably like Swampert, and Haxorus leads are tough. I still kind of enjoy Mamoswine lead though, just because you know, it has a lot of good matchups. But if we, you know, this season I have seen kind of more Swamperts, more Haxorus leads, so it has been kind of tougher. Metagross into so we swap into Machamp. We're just gonna shield this Meteor Mash here, and he switches into Garchomp. So we're gonna just get off Cross Chop. Rock Slide would be resisted because of Garchomp's ground typing, and Cross Chop just doesn't do too much damage, unfortunately. We should be able to get to another Cross Chop. No, we're not. He's gonna get off a move here. If it is an Outrage, it will take us out. It is the Outrage. It does take us out. Probably gonna bring in the Mamoswine. we are down a shield, which is really unfortunate. Yeah, we bring out the Mamoswine, and we're gonna just get off this avalanche. I think maybe the play was to farm it down, but I think he would have gotten to an outrage. I wasn't exactly counting there, so I was very worried that he would get to the outrage and we wouldn't be able to finish him off. And he has a Conkeldurr in the back, so this is not good. We're gonna swap into our Gyarados. And I was really hoping here that that he was throwing a dynamic punch, and I'm gonna catch it with the Gyarados. But thinking back, like, he would have just farmed us down. He wouldn't be throwing a move, and it did turn out to be the Stone Edge. So yeah, that's pretty much a GG, because he can just bring in, he's gonna counter us down. And either way, even if we took out the Conkeldurr, his Metagross would have been able to bullet punch both of our Pokemon down here. Probably just gonna let this go, and that's gonna be a GG. So I think if I shielded that, it would have given us a chance, but I mean, he still would have probably been able to get to another Stone Edge, and it still would have been a very tough game. So going into the fourth game here, Mamoswine into Magnezone, and so this is a good matchup for us, but a lot of times Magnezone leads run Togekiss in the back, and I don't think I was realizing that, in this matchup. The reason, Togekiss is so popular in the back is because Magnezone is weak to fighters, and Togekiss is such a hard counter to fighters. So we're gonna go straight for the Bulldoze here. This is gonna be a mirror shot. It's not gonna take us out. So we're gonna be pretty low after this. But we still have both of our shields, and we're gonna throw this Bulldoze before he gets off another move. This will KO the Magnezone if he doesn't shield. He just lets it go, and he brings in a Dragonite, so we're able to chunk some HP with our Powder Snow, and probably gonna bring in the Gyarados here. We have Dragon Breath. Now again, if he has a Togekiss in the back, this is not gonna be good, because he still has a shield. We really need to get rid of that shield, and I think at this point I was realizing, that he probably has a Togekiss in the back. We're gonna get off this Crunch and hopefully get the shield. Otherwise, this would put the Dragonite very low. Yeah, it does put him very low, and we are able to Dragon Breath down. And of course, he has a Togekiss in the back. We'd be in an okay spot if we had a Waterfall. We'd be able to, chunk it a little more. But now we're just kind of relying on this Aqua Tail damage, and I don't think we're going to be able to get to another Aqua Tail. We aren't, and our Machamp, he still has a shield, so there's not much we can do. He's going to just shield this Rock Slide that we're going to throw. And we're not going to be able to get to another charge move, and that's going to be a GG. So looking back, I don't know how else I could have played that, because I don't want to swap out of that Magnezone matchup. I think that was just kind of a team that kind of hard counters this one, just because we can't really swap out of that Magnezone matchup, because our Gyarados is obviously very weak to Magnezone as well. So this is another Magnezone lead, and let's see if this is another one with Togekiss in the back. This one is throwing his Mirror Shot now, and let's see, do we bait here? Yeah, so we're just gonna bait with the Avalanche. Since we didn't get the attack debuff, we could go straight Avalanche and still win this matchup, so even if he didn't shield there. He brings in a Snorlax, so we're just gonna go right into our Machamp, and Machamp, we're gonna throw this Cross Chop here. Snorlax is just so tanky in the Master League. We're probably gonna have to invest the shield, because he's going to be able to get to 2 Body Slams. Yeah, so he's going to get off this first Body Slam, and yeah, he's getting to another Body Slam. So we're just going to shield. I think I do survive the Body Slam, but I don't want to risk our Machamp getting too low, and we were up shields anyway. Let's see what he brings in. Is it the Togekiss? If it is the Togekiss, we can at least threaten with a Rock Slide. Now he brings in the Magnezone, and yeah, good play by him. I over-tapped there, and I couldn't get off the Cross Chop, so we're gonna shield that since we have so much energy. We're gonna get off this Cross Chop. I think he did shield there, and yeah, we're not able to get to a move. He brings in the Togekiss. I don't know why. I think that was like a visual glitch. I think that threw me off, and now we have to bring in the Mamoswine. And this is not good, because the charm damage is going to do so much damage to us. And of course we have a Gyarados in the back, and Magnezone is going to eat that thing alive. We're just trying to build up some extra energy here, but unfortunately, I probably should have just, I don't know. I forget how much energy the Magnezone has, but maybe I shouldn't have over farmed on the Togekiss just because the Charm does way more damage than the Spark. He's gonna go this Wild Charge, and even though his defense is harshly lowered, we're not gonna be able to Power Stone down, and he does take that win. So GG there, yeah. So even though Magnezone is a good lead for Mamoswine, you can see the team comp is, you know, tough for us. But if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.